staying the distance.
The Group 1 Metropolitan Handicap. Soul of Spain started favourite from Birdman and Royal Supremacy.
Here. And inside draws preferable in the Metropolitan. There's the light. Stand by. Gates are back now, and they're off and racing. Travolta jumped well from barrier 1. Glory Days is right there. Athabascan's in the firing line as well. Now, wide out Arapaho being sent forward. Don Diego de Vega and Piggyback. Sun and Sand is very, very wide early. So Travolta parks in behind the speed runners. Changing of the guard as well. Soul of Spain's pretty wide turning out of the straight. Etna Rosso's pushing through on the inside of Flying Bandit. Further back to Royal Supremacy down on the rail. Son of Sons in a 3-wide position on the outside of Vauban. Juja Kibo has to go back today. Sitting on the outside of Wycliffe. Birdman second last, and more Felons sees them all. Sun and Sand taken to the front now by Banana Costume with a lightweight. It did a bit of work to get there. Out by a length and a half to Piggyback. Athabascan well positioned. And Arapaho up running a very handy fourth. Length and a half to Travolta on the inside of Glory Days, and Don Diego de Vega deeper out. They're followed then by Changing of the Guard. Back on the inside, Etna Rosso there in the blue cap. Soul of Spain the favourite in the white cap, the outside. Further back to Vauban, Son of Sons in a wide position. On the outside of Flying Bandit. Back in the field is Juja Kibo together with Wycliffe. Now Vauban's back to third last, Birdman behind. And more Felons sees them all. They're inside the halfway mark in the Metropolitan, and Glory Days shoots to a clear-cut lead now, out by a length and a half to Sun and Sand. Piggyback now third. They're followed by Athabascan, Arapaho fifth the outside, followed then by Travolta, well positioned on the inside of Don Diego de Vega. Soul of Spain out wide is starting a run and really creeping into it quickly. Flying Bandit trying to get onto his back. Etna Rosso further back. Then came Vauban giving away a big start from Wycliffe as they race up to the home turn. Glory Days being eyeballed now by Piggyback, and Soul of Spain moves up on the outside. Royal Supremacy of the white cap into the clear. Back on the inside, Athabascan from Sun and Sand. They stretch right across the track at the 300 metres. Soul of Spain, the favourite, hits the lead. Royal Supremacy is going after it on the outside, clear from Piggyback. Juja Kibo, Vauban's in a bad pocket. Royal Supremacy moved up to Soul of Spain. Royal Supremacy hits the front. Royal Supremacy draws away to win the Metropolitan from Soul of Spain. Juja Kibo ran third. Then more Felons, Vauban a bit stiff, followed by Travolta.
Royal Supremacy too good. Getting the better of Soul of Spain, who isn't nominated for any of the major staying races. Didn't they get that wrong? Post-race trainer Kieran Maher said rather assuredly that Royal Supremacy would be heading toward the Melbourne Cup. From this win, he might get a 1 kilogram penalty and be elevated to about 28th or 29th in the order of entry, with the likes of Via Sistina, Buckaroo and Aliana likely to be withdrawn before Cup Day. I wouldn't say he's assured of a place in the Cup field though. Birdman still has some qualifying woes as well. At last update, he was 34th. Of the others, we could say Vauban was a little unlucky and Arapaho was certainly below expectation, though the pace was pretty genuine from the outset.
Yeah, he's going really well, this horse. He's really turned the corner, and Robbie timed the run to perfection on him.
Great steer by Robbie, and I can't thank our team enough, Australian Bloodstock, all the other owners. Fantastic.
So he has been a work in progress, this horse, has he? He's starting to really fulfil his potential?
Yeah, he is. He just gets better with each run. He sort of used to do was a little bit aggressive in his races, but with each race he's starting to relax a little bit better, and that's what I said to Robbie. It was just about getting the first half right, and hopefully the second half will take care of itself. But I'm just thrilled.
What do you got planned?
He'd probably go towards the Melbourne Cup, I'd imagine.
Right, 2 more.
Yeah, he did a mile and a half quite well, so we'll see if he can do 2.
Well done.
Cheers.
And things happen for a reason. Anyway, back to this little horse. Probably the strongest horse I've ever ridden. My God, I was bolting at one stage. I'd say he's a pretty talented horse because he over-raced the most, pretty much most of the race, and ran away from them. So
easy just to try it too, isn't it?
Oh, buddy, whoa. If he learns to relax, he'd be a serious weight for age horse.
right, well done, Robbie. We'll let you go.
Thank you.
All right, Kieran.
I didn't see you there. Come over. I'll let you in on a little secret. This year, I'm teaming up with Melbourne Cup Max to help him publish his How to Pick the Winner of the 2025 Melbourne Cup booklet. This is definitely a must for the once-a-year Melbourne Cup punter. But if you like to do the form for yourself, you'll also find plenty of handy information in the book. So please head over to pickthecupwinner.com.au for more details.
Will commence again if you try to take our firearms.